I'm Ashlynn and I'm going to be teaching Colten how to show beef.
I'm Colten Gish, and this is Cattle Showmanship.
First, when you're walking into the show ring, what you want to have on is for sure boots, because showing beef, don't want to wear something that's going to get your foot hurt. Then you want to be wearing either, if you're in 4-H, you want to wear long sleeve or short sleeve button up, and for sure jeans, nice jeans, make sure they're nice. And then if you're an FFA, you're full OD, unless the judge gives you any instructions otherwise.
How do I hold my steer now that he's halter broke?
Put your hand like this, because you wouldn't hold an ice cream cone like that. Hold it like that. Take your show stick right here, scratch right there. Make sure you set it back there too, and you want to have your buckle right through their shoulder, kind of your arm at a 90-degree angle.
Like this?
Yep. Make sure you have your buckle pointed right through the shoulder. There you go.
Now that I know how to hold him, how do I get his feet set up in order for the show?
So when you get your animal all halter broke, if you have space to do it, I would recommend walking around at least 3 laps and stopping and getting used to walking your animal into place and in a profile. And then I'd hold it for 5 to 10 minutes, because you don't know how long a judge is going to take, and you want your animal to be used to standing in a spot for a long period of time how you want them to. And you always want to keep your eye on the judge. And if your animal doesn't walk into place, when the judge, try to do it when the judge isn't looking, and just fix that animal's foot really quick and look right back at the judge. Okay, cool, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I want you to do it, okay?
Okay.
Sometimes they might stop, just give short little tugs and they might start going, maybe. But there also will be a ringleader in there to help behind you, push a little bit. And make sure when you're walking, you keep your show stick out in front of you and you hold the halter like you wouldn't when you're stopped. And then when you want to pull in to a profile, there's going to be someone telling you how to line up. You're going to pull in. And you're going to switch and take them about 3 steps, and you want to walk them into place. So what I mean by that is get them in their profile and then stop them, scratch, and if they don't stay, make sure you have your eye on the judge still. Pull forward a little bit on the halter, pull that foot forward, and even if they don't do what you want them to do, still give them scratches, because you want them to know that they're doing good. Then you go back, pull forward, and then you pull that foot forward. Just kind of wait on it a little bit. Now if you want to try.
Yeah, I can try. Am I doing it right?
Now pull his foot forward. The foot closest to you, pull his head forward a little bit, just a light tug. Give him a scratch. And scratch him, because you want him to know he's doing good. Now reach back again. Kind of pull forward on his halter a little bit, give him some pressure. Scratch him again. And then set yourself up and then look right at the judge. There you go. Okay, so Colten, you see you did that once. It may have worked, it may have not. But you definitely want to do this at least 3 to 5 times a week, because you want them to get used to that feeling, especially when they're going to be in the show ring for however the judge wants them in there, because you don't really know, you're not the judge. But you want to be doing this a lot every night, and definitely just keep working at it. If you don't notice any improvements, maybe reach out to someone that you know knows about beef and cattle and stuff, and you want to ask them some questions. You can always ask me, I know stuff about that. So if you want to stand out in showmanship, I would recommend doing it 3 to 5 days a week and almost every night.
How long do I work them for, though? Like, what if I don't have time from sports? Is 5 minutes okay, or should I go for 20 minutes?
I would try an hour to 2 hours, because they need to be tired by the end of the time you're working them out. They need to know that what they have to do is important. That's their job, right? Like, they need to know that they can't just sit in a pen all day and be lazy. They need to know that every night they have to be out and do their job.
When you say an hour of bracing like this, or an hour of walking around, or a mixture of both?
A mixture of both. Maybe 30 minutes you do walking and stopping, not really setting them up, and then the other 30 minutes you can do walking, stopping to set them up. Definitely take like 10 minutes to walk and 5 minutes to set up, I'd say.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna teach you what you should be doing as a judge, just in case you need someone to help you at home, and then you're gonna learn how to walk around my animal, and then I'm gonna teach you what to do when the judge is walking around you, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna slowly walk right this way, right behind me, slowly, and then I'm gonna move so you can see the front of my animal like that. And then you're gonna go behind me. I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna move around my animal slowly, while keeping eye contact for sure. And then you're gonna come around the other side of my animal and feel right down all of his ribs, right down top of him. And then once you walk away, I'm gonna take my brush. I'm gonna brush exactly where you touched him, all around. And then I'm gonna go back to showing.
What if the judge gets right in front of you and up close?
Then you talk to it. The judge asks you questions, make sure you have a nice attitude and keep a smile on your face, act like you're happy to do it, because you are. Now you want to do it?
Yeah, I can try.
Okay, I'm going to walk around you, and you remember what to do?
Yep.
Okay.
Was that good?
That's good.
Now that I know how to walk them, what if the judge will ask me a question?
The judge might ask you, like, what's their date of birth? What do they weigh? What's their breed? How much are you feeding a day? What do you feed? So, yeah.
What if I don't know the answer to any of those questions?
Definitely be truthful. Be like, hey, I don't know what that is. Be respectful when you say you don't know what that is, for sure, because you don't want to be disrespectful. But just be honest and upfront that you don't know what they asked you.
And if I don't know the answer and I start getting an attitude, will I get knocked down because of that?
I don't know. Depends on how the judge is feeling that day.
Okay. And what if I drop my show stick in the ring?
Pick it up.
Can I do a circle back to reset my animal when showing? Or if he messes up and I get too close to the other person, what do I do?
You can pull him forward and make a big circle and walk back into your spot.
Just right back where I was? Or what if somebody else takes my spot?
They won't take your spot.
Okay. How do I hold my stick while I'm walking? Do I hold it hook up or hook down?
So when you're walking, definitely not like that. When you're walking, make sure you have it out in front of you like this, because you're going to be holding your animal on the other hand. Have it out in front of you like this. And make sure it's controlled and not back, not forward, not to the side, not like that, because you don't want it to get stuck on anything.
And what if my steer starts acting up before fair? How do I get him more acclimated to be ready?
I would say get him out to a couple of shows. If you have a 4-H club or a friend's house that you can go to, definitely take him to a different place to get him used to that. You yourself can be very loud when you greet them. That will definitely get him used to loud noises. Have a speaker going constantly. But I really do recommend getting him out to other places besides where they're used to.
What if he's really flinchy? Like if somebody ran by right now and he started to run, how can I work on that?
Well, if you have someone at your house that can do that, they'll start to get used to it. Just show them that it's not going to hurt them and it doesn't need to be scary.
Okay. What are some other tips and tricks I can use?
When you're walking your animal, it might be a little scary because beef are generally big. So you want to stay calm, because if you don't stay calm, they will feed off your energy and be pretty scared themselves because they don't know what they're scared for. Also, I would definitely walk them as much as you can because you don't want them to be completely unprepared when you're out showing. You know, you want to get them used to the motions and everything, what they're supposed to be doing. I'd recommend at least tying them up for 30 minutes whenever you have time, like if you can do that in the morning when you feed them or something like that. But I would just get them used to what you think that they would be scared of, for sure.
Okay. How do I look in the ring? Should I smile or be intense?
I wouldn't say smile, but definitely have an intensity, not so much that you're mad to be there, but have an intense look that, like, you want to win. So you want to give the judge a good eye. You want to stand out in the ring. So intensity is definitely what they're looking for. Don't look mad. But yeah, definitely don't smile because that's not what beef showmen do. But yeah, just have an intense look and make sure you're always looking at the judge. Just some final thoughts. As a showman myself, I've really learned that taking your animals out to other places definitely gets them used to the feeling of going in a trailer and traveling. They do need to be used to that. They don't want to freak out when you get them to somewhere new. You want them to be like, oh, okay, I've been here before, maybe. I've gone in a trailer, it's familiar, it's fine. Definitely, hair care is very important. You always want to take into consideration how their hair looks because that reflects on you as a showman. Like, oh, I get out here every night and I work their hair. That's why it looks so good. And yeah, I would just definitely reach out if you have questions. Don't be afraid to ask for help because people are definitely more than willing to help and always want to improve yourself. Just keep working on it.
Thank you so much for all your help today. I'm going to go home and work with my steer even more. Thank you.
Thank you for having me out. Let me know if you have any more questions.
Thank you. We'll see you guys later.